Okay, ready, guys? Y'all ready? He doesn't stream. I gotta ask how he does it. Yeah, you really should, man, because that would be good to know. Because I I would love to know how he got it like that. Because that's crazy. All right, ready, guys? No more stalling. Let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. Y'all ready? Hopefully this is not super loud for y'all. I really hope it is not super loud for y'all. Ooh, okay, the graphics and whoever these people are, professor, they're looking clean. They are looking good, yes sir. They're looking good. Hopefully that is loud enough for you guys to hear. Who is that? That was nice. Okay. Was that an orange on a fly? That's what I'm saying. Who is this? An electric Pokemon? But Coco's the only way to go. Power Science is amazing. If you connect with friends, you can head on adventures together as before. Let's go. This game is looking nice. I don't know what engine they're running this new game off of or what they're doing, but it is looking clean. I like this. I like this a lot. Hey, Mary? Who is this? What? That is nice. Okay, I love seeing new Pokemon, dude. I'm telling you, I'm like a child on Christmas morning when I see new Pokemon. Oh my gosh. A pig? Dude, let's go. Lechonk. That's a funny name. That's a funny name. Don't want to be rude. Pokemon look like Pokemon knockoff games. Well, every new Pokemon kind of looks that way. But it's only when you first see them. After that, they start to grow on you. And when they start to grow on you, you're like, okay. Okay. Pokemon in the overworld, like in some of the newer games we've been playing. I like that. If you haven't seen the abilities of the Unreal Engine 5, you gotta watch some of the YouTube videos. No, I have, Sean. And the Unreal Engine 5 is awesome. I'm just saying this is a brand new engine for the Pokemon Company for sure, because that is new, the way that the shading and stuff is working. Okay, this is a big ass canyon. Is this the legendaries? You should turn my mic up a tad. Okay, yeah, you got it. Or they're dragons. That's actually kind of fire. That's actually super dope. And we've got a date. Okay, so we've got a date. It's actually going to be coming out in November of this year. November 18th, 2022. We got to remember that one, y'all. Wow, okay. We're just going to keep this here. We're going to play that back and say that's 3 days from Sword and Shield, right? I think it was something like that. Yeah, it was like I think it released on the 15th of, what was that, 3 years ago. Wow, that was amazing. Where's my son Flora? That was a lot. I want to go look at some other websites, official Pokemon websites, because they might have information on the brand new Pokemon that just dropped in this trailer. Might is a stretch, because usually when trailers like this drop, they don't really provide information for a while. But that was awesome. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that was freaking amazing. I want to say this. I want to comment on something. Those two Pokemon, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to pull up my Twitter right now just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Lechonk? Yeah, Lechonk, let's go. Okay, so Lechonk is going to be a normal type Pokemon. It looks like Cerebi has already got some information on it. Let me take you guys to my Twitter, because we can actually find out a good amount of information from my Twitter. I don't know which legend looks cooler. Neither do I. I am definitely divided between the two. because they both look awesome. But I did want to go to my Twitter for two reasons. I wanted to go to why you gotta do me like that? Okay, let me see if this will allow me to hold on a second. Alright, no worries. I don't really care anymore. Let's go back to the gameplay and discuss. Okay, so let's go back to the game. No Google, it's not allowed anymore. Apparently so. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I will read off. Not so it is. I will read off from my Twitter that I'm looking at right now. So Lechonk is a normal type Pokemon. If you go over to Cerebinet, you know what? Let me go over to Cerebinet, and they should have some of this information here. It looks like they have some of the official Pokemon artwork and stuff already up at Cerebi. Cerebi is insane. It like they're getting this information and stuff, and it's just wild. I find the name for Lechonk to be absolutely hilarious. I'm actually going to copy this image and drop it in the Discord so that we can kind of follow along together. I'm going to drop my Discord link right there, and I'm actually going to drop this. Lechonk is hilarious to me because Lechonk is well, funny because it's like a mixture of the word lechon being a Spanish dish for pork. It's a Spanish pork dish, and chonk obviously being chonky because it's chunky, right? So that's hilarious to me. I love that. It's super creative, and I love when we get new Pokemon. It's always amazing. But I do want to discuss a couple of things, and I'm actually going to go to my Twitter to see if I can find that specific tweet that I was talking about. I'm pretty sure I interacted with it, so it should be easy to find. However, those two legendary Pokemon, to me, the one for Violet, it looks kind of like it kind of had like the jet plane thingies or whatever. According to Pokemon website, Professor will be changing depending on the version. That is awesome. That is super dope. That definitely, I like that. I like that a lot, and here's why. Because Pokemon does this thing where the only reason why you would buy the I saw the engine, it's on the legendaries. Oh, that's kind of hype. Yeah, exactly. So there's like an engine on one of the legendaries, but that confirms a tweet that I seen from a notorious leaker. I think Centro Leaks was talking about this way before, like I think a week ago. I think it was a week ago when they were talking about the legendaries, and they were saying that the box art legendaries were going to be Dragon Electric and Dragon something else. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Violet version legendary, the blue one that had kind of that engine, that definitely to me would make sense for a Dragon Electric Pokemon or something like that, right? That's how I feel anyways. I'm once again on my Twitter, and I'm going to go through and try to find as much information as I possibly can. But Lechonk, it has my heart and soul right now. It's it's definitely what I like to see. Lechonk is super fucking hype. I don't know if we'll be putting Lechonk on the team, because Lechonk, I think, is kind of like the Rattata of this generation. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the Route 1 starters, some of the Route 1 Pokemon are really fucking cool. Lillipup, for example, who becomes Stoutland. Super dope. Then, of course, you have your Pokemon like Rattata and, you know, Watchog that are kind of doo-doo. Yeah, website just has names in which version. Okay, good stuff. I see it. Eradicate Baffatter, right. Which, that's super cool, but I don't know if we'll be putting on a team. Right now, officially, the team is only comprised of Fuecoco. I don't know any of the other Pokemon. I want to go into it blind and just kind of see how we get it done, but man, I wonder what regional bird will be. The regional bird will be cool too. Hopefully something good. You know, Pokemon has been doing something really good lately with their Route 1 Pokemon, they'll be giving them a lot more love because they're definitely more competitively viable, definitely better. Talonflame, great Route 1 bird. And some of the other ones that have come out in recent games too. Now I will say this, once I find that tweet we'll discuss more, but going back to my rant, that is an excellent choice by the Pokemon Company, and I actually do want to reference a tweet that came out last night from the official Pokemon Company and also from Centro and a couple of other Pokemon channels. The creative director for Pokemon since I believe Black and White, I might be wrong, don't quote me on that. I can't remember specifically when Junichi Masuda stepped in as the creative Pokemon director. It was either in the days of, I think it was Diamond and Pearl. So Diamond and Pearl and Diamond and Pearl all the way up until Sword and Shield, Junichi Masuda has been the lead creative director for the Pokemon games. In this Pokemon game and moving forward, well, there goes my gloom. Masuda was way earlier. He might have been. I only specifically remember hearing about Junichi Masuda's impact on Pokemon starting from Diamond and Pearl days forward. He might have been way earlier. That is. Regardless, the news that we have to be discussing regarding Masuda is that he is actually stepping down as the creative director. The lead creative director for Pokemon. He is going to be stepping back. He's kind of in the background now because he's been doing it for so many years. He's promoted him. They promoted him to like chief creative. I forget what the official title was, but it's like chief creative something. And what that means is that Junichi Masuda is going to be in the background, but he is going to be letting other people take the lead. So there's going to be like a brand new team working on this Pokemon game, and that makes me incredibly excited, like stupid excited. After a while, if you try to do the same thing differently, you'll run out of creative ideas. Right, exactly, Blue Dog. And I feel like Pokemon was headed in that direction. Pokemon was definitely running out of ideas. I feel like that is a great decision. Letting somebody else step in and letting brand new fresh ideas take the lead. I feel like that's great. And not to say anything bad about Masuda, but you know, Sword and Shield was a prime example of, hey, look, this is kind of exactly like Sun and Moon except British, so I'm not buying it, right? So I feel like that's great. That is a huge step in the right direction. It is a huge creative step. I forget who's going to be the director now. I know his name, but I read it and I completely forgot about it. So letting someone else add new creativity gets more ideas. Exactly. And it brings fresh new things to the table, and it looks like we've been doing some pretty good things because one of those things it looks like is a brand new professor for each game. That gives playback value to the games. That adds value to the exclusivity of the game. Only adding exclusive Pokemon to each title, it really is more of an inconvenience than anything. I think they really shouldn't do that. They should add all the Pokemon to that game, but add subtle differences that make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like a new professor. Hey, I want to experience 2 different professors. That is definitely going to convince me to, you know, I mean, I'm a diehard Pokemon fan, so it's going to happen anyways, but I definitely want to have differences in the game where whether it be a little bit of the story or whether it be different characters, that is going to bring me back and push me to buy the double pack or push me to experience both of the titles, you know, and not just have the inconvenience of like, oh, now I've got to trade with somebody or myself that has the other game, and then that means I have to play the other, you know what I'm saying? Creator plus game times 5 games equals slow game, same ideas. Exactly, right. That's exactly what that means. I really hope that James Turner gets to work as the creative director, or sorry, the lead artist for this game as well, because he has been doing amazing work since Black and White. He has been doing incredible work. So, and I'm super excited. Basically, most of the Pokemon, I don't want to say all, but most of the Pokemon in Sword and Shield, Copperajah, some of the newer Pokemon, they were all James Turner, so I definitely want to see that more work coming from him because he's super. There we go. So I actually found the director, or sorry, the tweet that I was referencing. So let me go ahead and read over that. I'm sorry that you guys aren't able to follow along with me on my Twitter because my Twitter is being stupid, but that doesn't work. I mean, that doesn't hurt me a little bit. So Central League tweeted 7 hours ago a quick reminder that Shigeru Omori, that's his name, Shigeru Omori, has been the main Pokemon director since ORAS and is likely now that Masuda gone. Is likely that now. So Shigeru Omori is probably the main Pokemon director for this game, and I'm excited to see what ideas him and his team come up with. Because Masuda is gone now, he will have more power and control over the main series. So Junichi Masuda this is breaking news. Junichi Masuda steps down as managing director of Game Freak. Will now work as creative fellow in the Pokemon Company. So that is his official title. So the announcement is actually right here. Announcement of Junichi Masuda's appointment as chief creative fellow. So that's his official title now. Junichi Masuda is now a chief creative fellow for the Pokemon Company, but he has stepped down as lead managing director of Game Freak, and that is actually Shigeru Omori now. The Pokemon Company is pleased to announce that the appointment of Junichi Masuda as chief creative fellow effective of today, June 1st, 2022. He started in Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, good stuff. So he actually started in Gen 3. I didn't start hearing about his impact on the Pokemon community until one generation later. But thank you, Noah, for letting us know. So Masuda definitely started off with a bang because Gen 3 was amazing. It was awesome. But and so were some of, definitely a lot of the subsequent titles, but once again, I will state this opinion like I stated it before, and it's something that I share with a lot of the community. We started to fall off at Sun and Moon. And Sword and Shield, it's an amazing game. It's an awesome game. I love its competitive scene. It's super dope, super quick. But wow, that story is terrible. I hate having to do challenge runs or anything like that. Why did you assault me, dude? Relax. I hate having to do like challenge runs or reruns of Sword and Shield, because the story is so incredibly boring. It is such a snooze fest. It's terrible. Let me go back to this announcement. Junichi Masuda has served as the managing director at Game Freak Incorporated, the original creator of Pokemon, until May 31st. As one of the founding members of Game Freak, he was involved in the development of the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Green version, supporting the development in the subsequent Pokemon video game series for many years. That's the end of a sentence there. Let me throw this Pokeball before Psyduck runs away. Masuda will utilize his deep understanding of the Pokemon brand to develop new services and products at the Pokemon Company, tapping into his years of experience and creative thinking. Comments from Junichi Masuda. Let me get to those comments in just 1 second. I have served as a director of the Pokemon video game series, starting with Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire. Once again, Noah, thank you. Up until Pokemon X and Y, and was involved in the development of many video games, including Pokemon Go. Okay. I would like to express the heartfelt thanks to all the Pokemon fans going forward. I hope to transcend the boundaries of video games by trying to offer greater surprises, fun, and excitement to people all over the world, while doing my utmost to connect people, expand the circle of play, and to help bring about a richer world for us to share. I appreciate your continued support in my new role. So that is a message from Junichi Masuda himself, stepping down as the lead creative director and now being a chief creative fellow. So props and thanks to Masuda once again for all of the stuff that he's done for the community, obviously coming up with the Masuda method for shiny breeding, providing all of these wonderful games for us since Ruby and Sapphire, working on all these wonderful projects such as Pokemon Go. Once again, a huge kudos to the homie for all that good stuff. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Shigeru brings to the table, him and his team. I want to see what's going down. Let me see here. There it is right there, actually. Okay, so this was dropped the 25th of May. So like I said, about a week ago. That was like 6 days ago. And this was actually one of the last tweets that Centro dropped. Based on current popular interpretation of Ku's latest riddles, it looks like Pokemon Scarlet / Violet's legendaries will be Dragon Fighting, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Scarlet's legendary, the red one, that definitely looked like a Dragon Fighting type. And then Violet's will be Dragon Electric. Of course, for now, this is unconfirmed information. Now, I actually want to show you guys. Let's actually go back to the trailer for a second and skim over the to the very end. I want to skim over to the very last scene where we actually see the legendaries, because I want to be able to I kind of want to be able to show you guys the validity behind that tweet. I definitely want to show you guys. Twitter is blowing up. Everything is going down right now. Alright, let me get back to stream. My bad. Web page capture. Let's go to news and info. Twitter hates me, so we're not even going to bother with Twitter. Let's go here. It's probably going to automatically start up on its own like it does. Let's open this up. Pause it. Okay, good stuff. So I want to take you to about right here. There we go. Okay, so correct me if I am wrong, guys, but according to that tweet, the legendaries are supposed to be Dragon and Fighting and Dragon and Electric. And I don't know if this is ringing with y'all, but on the left here, the legendary for Scarlet definitely looks like a Dragon Fighting Pokemon. It's got a fighting stance. It looks like it, when we did the close-up on it, when it was like panning around, let me see if I can see when it's right here. So when they start panning around them, it looks like, look, so that right there, that engine leads me to believe that that's some kind of electric type, right? Or something to do with flying or electric, right? And so then when it starts panning around, this looks like armor almost. It looks kind of like a breastplate. It looks like this Pokemon's in a fighting stance. So to me, this screams fighting Pokemon, and obviously it looks like a dragon. So that, and then obviously the glow and the details of the lighting from this legendary leads me to believe that that's some kind of electric type. You know how like Zekrom's tail glows, and a lot of other electric Pokemon, they also glow. So there is a lot of validity. Central, once again, shout out to Central Leaks for the leaks. So these leaks are holding a lot of validity right now. And of course, we want to take all of the information that we get with a grain of salt. But this has been confirmed. This was tweeted over a week ago, and it has been confirmed. The legendaries are actually, they're looking to be, we don't know the official typings as of right now, but they're looking to be like Dragon Fighting and Dragon Electric types. They're definitely Dragon something, right? Because they both look like dragons. They both look like serpentine dragons, you know, like kind of like Gyarados. So that's actually really freaking cool. As of right now, I'm actually, those were the two tweets that I wanted to go over and discuss with you guys. I'm going to give Twitter just another quick look to see if there's something that maybe I missed. Or I know I see, there we go. So it was Noah, it was Sir Lord Chimchar. Palmy looks like electric according to the official website, probably a Pika clone. It probably will evolve into a Pika clone, or it definitely looks like a Pika clone because of the cheeks. So Palmy is that little electric, I want to say it's like a hamster. It looks like a hamster to me. Hamster or a gerbil, something along those lines. And it's the orange little electric hamster that we've seen in the trailer. Once again, I'm going to go through the trailer at the very end of stream. For those who might have missed it when it dropped. We watched it when it dropped. We reacted to it when it dropped. I will actually play it again. We don't need another Pika clone though, but it is necessary. Every generation has had its Pika clone. Gen 2 had Azumarill. Gen 3 had, gosh, who was the Pika clone for Gen 3 again? I completely forget. Gen 3, but yeah, thank you, Noah. It's basically tradition. It's like, every time that there's a new Pokemon game, you can expect these three things. Some sort of Dragon Legendary or pseudo-legendary. The pseudo-legendary are obviously, of course. A Pika clone and some sort of like is there's always a meme Pokemon. I know, but still, no, I get you. I get you. But it's definitely tradition for them, and they always do it. So it would be hard for them to break tradition, you know. Besides, we're always excited for a Pika clone. Pika clones are cool, in my book, anyways. Let's continue to scroll Twitter here. Okay, good. We found the one that I was excited for, the one that I'm looking forward to. This grass Pokemon. This looks super cool. Let me read this off. So Sarah B's picture, the official artwork for Smoliv. It's an olive. It's a little olive. Okay, that makes sense, like a Spanish olive. Okay, because we're in Spain. All right, I get it. So it is Smoliv, which is basically the mixture of the words small and olive. It is a grass normal type. That is okay. Grass normal for an olive? I guess that makes sense. I don't know if I like that typing. I know that Pokemon has been doing this thing where it mixes normal type with like a bunch of other types just to kind of sauce it up, but grass normal, I don't know. That's just adding fighting type weakness to the roster of grass's weaknesses. And I love grass Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Some of the best Pokemon that I have, cough cough, my Cherum is a grass Pokemon, but grass Pokemon have a lot of weaknesses already. Ice, fire, bug, flying, you know, it's a lot. Poachers calling themselves Pokemon trainers have been crawling through every region, catching any Pokemon and hurting the environment. One-of-a-kind species and are also being kept in balls for years. Typing will probably change in evolution. I hope so. I definitely hope so, because grass normal is just not a type that I can get behind. Like, I'll obviously use it, and it's very situational, because normal type does have a ghost immunity, but I don't know, it's just really, it's very, maybe it counters something, right? And it'll see some usage. I'll definitely use it. It looks like fun, so why not? And I already have a fire Pokemon to account for. I already have my Fuecoco, so I don't have to worry about fire in that regard. But I hope it does. And all of Pokemon, that seems cool. I can't wait to see the evolutions for these Pokemon, because that's dope. I'm also going to retweet the release date. We have a release date. It's actually releasing worldwide, so it's not going to be Japanese exclusive like it has been in the past. Worldwide on Friday. Friday is huge because I stream Friday. That is so dope. We can actually journey on this. You guys gotta ooh, it has 4-player online and it allows for you to explore various locations with up to 4 players. That is awesome. That is dope. If you can play this with up to 4 players, we're definitely forming squads. Like, I will do my absolute best to be inclusive of everybody that is going to be journeying with me throughout the region. But I feel like once I start this run, and once we get it going, once we get a squad of 4, which is probably going to be myself, Mike, I'm just speculating, but it might be myself, Mike, Misk, if Misk wants to join. If not, then we definitely have an open spot. Misk is shaky on Pokemon. We don't know. And Unknown Legend. Unknown Legend is a huge Pokemon fan, and I think he would be over the moon if we could do this. Unknown Legend, however, is busy a lot of times, so that's also a definite shaky spot. So we definitely at least have me and Mike, but we have, it looks like we're definitely going to try to cycle through and get as many Pokemon on this journey with us as possible. That would be amazing. I feel like that would be the Pokemon Dens 2.0. Like, that would be the refined version of Pokemon Dens. Because, like, there, you could technically bring 4 players and we all join to take out one Pokemon or to do a den or whatever the case may be. But if we could actually connect with each other and explore the open world together, that would be fire. That would be dope. Like, what if we all run into a shiny Pokemon and we all have the chance of catching it? What if we, something like that would be amazing. The possibilities with that are endless, and I'm super excited. Thank you, Noah, for bringing that tidbit up from Sarah B. I'm actually going to wrap up the stream. I'm going to drop my socials here, so obviously the Twitter, the Discord. If you guys follow along with those, you will find all of my other stuff, and of course in the description of my Twitch and in the description of my YouTube for the YouTube video. I have all of my socials linked below. You guys will find everything. I'm easy to find. Just look up TOblivio anyways, TrainerOblivio. But I dropped all of the new information on my Twitter. I have reviewed and we have talked about everything here on this video. But anyways, once again, I want to thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for showing me love, coming through, saying hello, and for, you know, experiencing this with me. I'm super, super excited. I think the Pokemon I'm most excited for in this trailer was Lechonk, just because I love that little pig. It's so cool. Smoliv is dope too, and so is Pawnee. But Lechonk I'm super excited for. We may even just throw Lechonk on the team for a second and then kick him off at some point because he just looks like the Route 1 Rattata of this game. But whatever. Thank you guys. You guys have been amazing. I've been TrainerOblivio, and TrainerOblivio is checking out. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.